Greetings, everyone. Louis Farm Guy here with the new mod test for Monday, June the 13th, and this is the Alpego Jet M pack by Giant Software, 9.45 megabytes to download, 14 slots for the Cedar combination, and only 4 slots for the Cultivator. Now, this is a curious little beast, as we have a number of these actually. And let's have a look at it first, because the first one is going to be in Cedars. And here it is, $37,000 even, 125 horsepower required. It is a Cedar. It seeds all those at 7 miles per hour, 3 meters wide. And there it is, no options or whatever. But it does have, it's 2 pieces, right? It has the Cultivator and the Cedar that attaches onto it. So that you would say, great, it's a direct drill. So it cultivates, and then when it's cultivating, you can seed behind it. Yes, no, maybe so. Then we have the Cultivator, but it's a Power Harrow. Sorry, Power Harrow. It's called, yeah. Well, that's where you find it, because that's where it is. There it is, the RK300, $15,000. It calls it a Cultivator, but it's a Power Harrow. It's in Power Harrows. 90 horsepower required, 3 meters wide, 7 miles per hour, like so. Let's hop in it. It does have a couple of things. It does have ridge markers, as you can see. So lower the power. So notice you have the 2 implements there, Power Harrow and the Cedar, right? So if you have the Power Harrow, you have to lower it to lower everything else. You can't lower the Cedar. So if you're trying to go, if you have the Cedar, it's not going to lower it. Now, ridge markers. L1 and up on your D-pad, opening the cover, L1 and left on the D-pad, it will do that. What else? Now if we go over to the Cedar, now you can turn on the Cedar, but you have to, that's about it. Right? So it's pretty simple and straightforward. Just have to remember there's 2 pieces to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, lower it. Okay. Now, the Power Harrow is basically just the Power Harrow part of it. You can turn it on, lower it, and raise it. It does have ridge markers as well, same as this. It's attached to the Power Harrow actually, and that's about it. Now, I have taken one apart. Taken off the Power Harrow off of this. I took it apart. It's not easy because it wants to stick on there. But it's exactly the same as the Power Harrow that you can buy separately. Now, if we go out in the field, here is the Power Harrow by itself on the back of a something that's about 92 horsepower, and no problem, 7 miles per hour. Tickety-boo. It's a shallow cultivator, as you can see. No problems there. Now, here's where the curious part comes in. For one, it's really heavy on the back. I would suggest quite a large weight for the front if you're going with a smaller tractor. This is the Valtra at 110 horsepower or something like that, or 120. I got it at 120 something horsepower, and it runs it fine. However, as I have said in the past, okay, so it has a Power Harrow right on the front and the Cedars on the back. So you would think if you turned it on and lowered it, it would cultivate it and you would seed, right? Set a worker off, the worker goes, it ain't doing nothing at all. just soaking up your money for wages. So, does it actually work? Well, it will work if you run it on a cultivated field like this. This one is cultivated. And away she goes. And if we look here, yes, it's planting or seeding wheat. It is seeding. It is seeding wheat. Wheat growing. There we go. Like so. So, what's the deal with that? Giants, why does it work when I split it up, but it doesn't work when you hook them together? Right. Because I did take this off of here, and it cultivates just fine. But as soon as you put it attach it to the seeder, it does diddly squat except soak up horsepower. And of course, you can't. Can you? No, you can't. You can't even use a seeder by itself, because that would make sense. It's like the power hair is doing diddly squat, but no, tool is not compatible because it needs to be on there, and it's so. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it right now. It's dumb because it doesn't work the way it should work. That's just saying that. And there's a few of them like that. There's actually a few base game ones just like this. And anyways, that's kind of my little mini rant because, yeah. But if you like the look of, I mean, it does work. It's just not a direct drill, and the cultivator works, the power harrow works. Everything kind of works, but it doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, that's the Alpego Jet M pack by Giant Software. 9.45 megabytes to download. 14 slots for the seeder sort of cultivator seeder combo. And only 4 slots for the actual cultivator. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So till next time, bye for now.